Gmail has added a feature called the People widget, which is very helpful, but I'm going to actually recommend against it and show you an alternative so that you can see contact information of the person that you're emailing with. Again, you can use their People widget, but I'm going to encourage you to use a different service, but I'll leave it up to you, of course. So how do you see the contact information of the person you're emailing with? This is just an example here. My friend Jeff Goins, if you click on an email between he and I, your Gmail account has certain information connected with it, whether it's your social profiles, but more importantly with Google, it has your Google Plus account attached to it. And Google's really trying to push people into Google Plus for obvious reasons. And so when you have the People widget turned on, and I'll show you how to do that, this is what you would see. You would see between the person you're emailing back and forth with, their picture, any circles you've put them in, and you can chat with them. You can do a Google Hangout. You can email them. If I click this, which I won't, but it'll open up more contact details if you have filled them out in your My Contacts listing for that individual, things like their phone number and other notes you may have taken. In addition, it will show some Google Plus interaction and activity. And if I click on more, you can see recent photos that were on within a message between the two of you. And then also mail from this last week. And then I can also click show more, which I won't. But that is the People widget. So let me show you where that is. And you're going to go to this gear and then settings. And then it's just a option here sort of near the middle. People widget, show or hide. So let's hide it and then hit save changes. And we'll go back and you'll see that it's just blank now. I'm going to encourage you to use a different widget, and it's not Gmail's. It's outside of Gmail, and it's actually an add-on to your browser. Okay, so whether it's Safari, Firefox, Chrome, whatever your browser might be, it's called Rapportive, and so you go to rapportive.com, and then you're going to click on Add Rapportive to Gmail. Now it knows what browser you're on, so when you click on that, it's going to say, okay, add Rapportive to Chrome. Please install Rapportive directly from the Chrome extension gallery. It will give you different directions just depending on what browser you're using. So we're going to click on that. It's going to take you to the Chrome Web Store. If you want to go straight to the Web Store, click on this tab up here, and then you go to Tools and then Extensions. Okay, so this has already been added to Chrome. It's already one of my extensions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my tools and then extensions. And this is just a little bonus here. This is where you manage your extensions. I'm going to make sure it's enabled. All right. So that's enabled. And now I'm going to go back over here, close these, and I'm going to reload this message now that I've got Rapportive turned on. And Rapportive is more social. And so let's see here. Oh, here we go. So it says it's looking up Jeff. So this is what it's going to have. It's going to have Jeff's image, the email, some other contact information, some Twitter connections, his Twitter conversations, Facebook. I can write a comment that will actually stay with his Rapportive profile. I've got a Facebook connection, LinkedIn, so on and so forth. And he can actually fill all these out. He can fill all these out himself in his Rapportive profile, and you should too. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. But with Rapportive, and I'm going to grayed out his phone number there, but you can see a lot more information that I think is helpful. But again, that's up to you. Let me go jump into Rapportive here. So with Rapportive, you're going to see this option out the top of your inbox, and you can click on connect your social networks, claim your email addresses. The reason you might do that is if you have 4 or 5 different email addresses you've used, you can connect them all to the same profile in Rapportive, and then they will all connect to the right social profiles and contact information and description and things like that. So that's where you do that. And then also you can add these things called rapplets, R-A-P-L-E-T-S. I'm going to click on that. And if you use Highrise, MailChimp, Batchbook, there's some other tools that are connected with it. But for instance, MailChimp, if this person is subscribed to one of your email lists in MailChimp with the same email address they use in the message, then it will show you their activity in MailChimp. If they've opened up messages recently. And so that's, again, if that email that you're looking at from them, the email address, is also connected to the MailChimp account that they're signed up with, it will show in your sidebar. So there's some other wraplets you can add, and they're adding some sort of sparingly, but they are adding some. So that is rapportive and its power. So I would encourage you to use rapportive in order to see the contact information, I should say the social media information. Now, if you want to go straight to someone's contact information, then what I'm going to encourage you to do is actually do a search. Do a search up here for their first and last name, and it will pull up their contact information at the top and then the messages that they have written you below that. Again, I'm not going to type that because I don't want you calling people I know. But anyway, that is how you use rapportive or the people widget in order to see social media information and contact information about a person that you are having conversations with.